Now, sa video natin ngayon, we will discuss how to check derivatives using our calculators. Now, I have here 5 examples, and then the examples are curated para alam mo kung paano i-type yung functions na to sa calculator mo. So first, we have a simple example na. We have to find the derivative daw of x to the 4th minus 3x squared. Now, if we'll answer this manually, diba, we can apply the power rule. So we have x to the 4 yan minus 3x squared. So y prime becomes multiply natin yan dyan. So magiging 4x, and then bawas tayo ng 1 sa exponent, magiging 3. Then minus multiply natin yung 2 sa coefficient. So 2 times negative 3 magiging negative 6. And then meron tayong x, bawas ng 1 sa exponent, magiging 1. Or pwede mo lang yan hindi na isulat. So ito yung sagot natin. So paano natin i-check if this is actually correct? Now this is helpful kung merong choices. Kasi pwede mong gamitin yung choices and then just try to check if it will coincide with the value that you will get sa calculator mo. And this is also helpful sa quizzes kasi diba walang choices. But still, you have the option to check whether tama yung sagot mo. So ito yung importance nito. So first natin gagawin is to input this function sa calculator natin. Again, shift, tas ito, yung merong d over dx. Now what this does is it differentiates a function, and then once na differentiate na siya, isa-substitute niya yung ano yung input mo dito. Let's say lumagay ka dyan ng 5, so yung derivative niya mag-input siya ng 5 sa lahat ng values ng x. So what do we need to input right here? We need to input the function. So isusulat ko na lang, we have d over dx, ayan, and then here we have to input the function that we are differentiating, ayan, and then diba meron siyang vertical line dyan, and then we have x equals merong box. So itong nasa box, yan yung input value natin. So yan yung isa-substitute ng calculator sa derivative ng function natin. So mangyayari dito is we have d over dx, and then our function is ito, x to the 4th minus 3x squared. Ayan. And then vertical line, x equals, set ka lang ng value, whether 1, 2, 3, 4. But dito, my advice is input a number that is not 1. Kasi yung 1, yan yung pinaka-unsafe na value talaga. So usually, ginagamit ko is 3. But if a positive value doesn't work, then you have to use a number lesser than 1. Now, meron din tayong example dyan later. So, input na natin. Again ha, this may be any number. Depende yan sa preference mo. So, input natin x, alpha, tas ito, para ma-input natin si x. Then, to the power of 4. Then, minus 3, tas x, and then square natin. So, input natin yung 3. It will provide us a value of 90. So, isusulat natin yan. Yan. So, 90 yung binigay niya na value. Now, let's just check sa choices kung ano yung functions dito na if we will substitute itong value na to, kung ano yung nandito, then it must provide us with the same value as this. So, try down natin. Let's try the first function. Ito, 4x cubed. Just input the function as it is. So, 4x cubed. And then minus 6x. Ayan. And then to substitute 3 sa lahat ng variables, you can just press calc. Ito. So, x equals, lagay natin, 3. So, press equals, we have 90. So, tumugma na siya kasi this is 90. This is also 90. Meaning, ito pala yung sagot natin. Now, what if yung maling equation yung nilagay natin? Let's just say, ito, x cubed minus 3x. So, ito, 3. Press calc, and then, still x equals 3. Press equals, we have 18. So, 18 yung binigay niyang value, So, it doesn't coincide with 90. Meaning, mali yan. Hindi yan yung tamang sagot. So, ito na. We are safe na sa letter A. The next naman, we have to find the derivative of sine to the 4 of 3x minus cos to the 4 of 3x. Now, the way you will input this sa calculator, pag meron kang trigonometric function na merong exponent, dapat naka-ano siya, sine 3x to the 4th. Ganito yung pag-input sa calculator. But ito talaga yung notation niya. Iba to. Iba yung ganito, sine 3x then raised to 4. Iba yan. So, dapat ito lang, nasa labas lang siya ng parenthesis. So, ito, we have this function. Now, by the way, kapag trigonometric function, pinaka-safe na function is dapat naka-rad siya. Ito na lang. If you want to check derivatives, always make sure na naka-rad yung calculator, hindi naka-degree. So, diba, this is D. So, that stands for degree. So, we have to change the mode. So, press shift and then, ito, shift setup. And then, dito tayo sa rad. So, press number 4. Yan. So, R na yan siya, meaning naka-radians na yung calculator natin. But don't forget to always revert this to normal. Kasi dapat degree yan. Sa physics, sa statics, mechanics, mga ganon, kailangan kasi siyang naka-degree. So, make sure na you will change this. Kasi baka magkamali ka na sa ibang subjects mo. So, eto, we have, diba, input natin yung function. We have to put it inside ddx kasi yan yung dinidifferentiate natin. So, shift and then eto, ddx. So, sine and then 3x. So, eto. And then to the power of 4. So, ayan. And then minus cos then 3x still to the power of 4. Yan. So, input ka lang ng value dyan. Again, usually ginagamit ko 3. So, press equals. We have this value, negative 4.5059. Now, masyado siyang mahaba. So, I will just store that sa letter A. So, shift, store, lagay natin sa A. Yan. Now, if I will press recall, ayan, and then I will press the variable kung saan ko tinore yung value, then ibibigay niya yan. So, naka-store na yan sa calculator mo. Now, let's try the following choices. Ito. So, for the first one, we have 4 sine 3x then cube then minus 4 cos 3x pa rin then cube. Ayan. So, press calc. Lagay mo yung 3. Yung sinubstitute natin kanina dito. Yung nasa box. So, press equals. We have 3.3. Ayan. So, hindi siya tumugma sa answer natin kasi kanina we had minus 4.5. So, hindi ito yung tamang sagot. Now, how about the second choice? Input natin 12 sine 3x then cos 3x. Ayan. Then, press calc. Input natin 3. So, press equals. We have negative 4.5059. So, store natin sa B. And then, compare natin yung dalawang values. So, recall A. We have minus 4.5059. And recall B. Yan. The same yung value. Meaning, ito pala yung tamang sagot. Yan. So, again ha. Ba't naging 90 yan? Naging 90 yan kasi diba, ito yung function natin and then if we will differentiate it, we get this function. So, yung 3, isa-substitute na yan sa derivative. So, nangyari dyan, essentially, 4 times 3 cubed minus 6 multiplied by 3. Kaya naging 90. Ito. Kaya sinubstitute din natin yung value ng andito sa mga nasa choices. Ayan. Now, how about for number 3? For number 3 naman, find the derivative of y equals sec squared x. Now, ito yung medyo mahirap i-type sa calculator kasi kailangan alam mo yung identity. So, di ba, for the identities, we have, di ba, meron man tayong sin x, cos x, saka tangent x. Now, yung reciprocal nila would be 1 over sin x. Di ba, this is cosecant x. And then, for cos x naman, 1 over cos x, this is sec x. Wait lang. Yan. And then, tan x naman, yung ano niya, reciprocal, 1 over tan x is cotangent x. Yan. Cho siya tau. So, ito, sec squared x, paano yan siya i-input? Sa calculator, you have to input this as 1 divided by cos x. Ayan. But, naka-square kasi siya, so we have to square this. Yan. So, ganito siya i-input sa calculator. So, we have the following choices. I-check natin kung saan dyan yung tamang sagot. So, again, shift, and then, ito, ddx. Don't forget na dapat naka-radians yung calculator. So, we have 1 over cos x, tas naka-square. Yan. And then, input natin dito, 3. So, press equals, we have minus 0.2908. So, shift store, lagay natin sa A. Ayan. And then, let's try out the choices. So, first, we have 2 sec squared x tan x. So, input natin, 2 times sec squared x. So, 1 divided by cos x. Ayan. And then, dapat naka-square siya. Kasi sec squared. And then, multiplied by tangent x. So, tan x. Ayan. So, press calc. Input natin 3. So, press equals. We have the following value. So, shift store B. Ayan. So, recall A, recall B. The same lang yung dalawang values. Meaning, ito na pala yung tamang sagot. So, pag nakita mo na yung tamang sagot, wag mo nang i-check yung ibang choices. Kasi automatic, mali na yan. So, yan lang talaga yung kailangan mo. Now, how about for number 4? Yan. For number 4, we have an inverse trigonometric function. Now, yung inverse trigonometric function are arcsine, arccosine, and arctangent. So, pag meron yang negative 1 dyan, again, hindi yan magkapareho sa cos 2x minus 1 over 3x plus 1 then to the negative 1. Kasi pag merong to the negative 1, this is already the reciprocal function. Magiging sec na yan. Or ito. Sec x 1 divided by cosine of a function. So, hindi yan yung pag-type natin. Yung pag-type natin must be arc cosine talaga. Bale, ito, shift and then cosine. Dapat ito. So, again, this is arc cosine. Yan. So, input natin yung function, shift, and then ddx. Ayan. And then, shift, cosine, para arc cosine. Then, input natin, 2x minus 1 divided by 3x plus 1. Ayan. And then, input tayo ng value dito. Sabihin natin, 3 pa rin. So, if I will input 3, ito yung lalabas na value, minus 0.0577. So, shift store, lagay natin sa A para madali natin i-check. But, if hindi ka pa sanay, pwede mo namang isulat yan sa papel mo. Now, i-check natin yung choices. So, first, we have this one, input natin, negative, then square root of, dito na lang, ayan, square root of 5x multiplied by x plus 3 divided by 3x plus 1 then x plus 2 multiplied by x. So, press calc, input natin 3. So we have minus 0.06. Now, hindi yan the same sa value na nakuha natin kanina. So, mali pala yung letter A. So, gagawin natin, let's just modify the function. Yan yung advantage ng calc. Kasi pag yung x kasi hindi mo in-input as a variable, then you have to substitute 1 by 1. But if naka-calc ka, then you can just modify the function. Ito, yung nagbago lang dito is ito, dapat 2 siya. So, ito na lang yung papalitan natin. And then, just press calc, lagay natin 3. Makukuha na natin yung numerical value niya. So, press this one para maging decimal. So, the same lang siya kanina, diba? So, shift store B. Ayan, minus 0.0577. Compare natin sa A. Yan, the same lang yung value. So, our answer pala is letter B. Ayan. Now, for number 5 naman, we have to differentiate this function. Now, this is an example na that will demonstrate na hindi talaga all the time na dapat 3 yung input mo sa value of x. Kasi merong times na a value greater than 0 will make the function undefined. I mean, the derived function. Yung derivative ng function dito. So, try daw natin. Yan. Shift and then ddx. And then we have x multiplied by square root of 1 minus 4x squared. Ayan. And then plus 1/2 arc sine of 2x. So, to input arc sine, shift, and then eto, sine. And then we have 2x. Yan. So, input daw tayo ng 3. Try daw natin. Yan. Diba, nag-error siya. Nag-error siya kasi yung derivative natin involves a radical. Now, if negative yung nasa loob, diba, magiging imaginary siya. So, dapat, we have to input pala a value greater than 0. Pwedeng 0, but it will be unsafe. So, kaya, ginagawa ko usually for x, pag nag-error siya, I will input 0.1. Now, if it won't work sa 0.1, just try another decimal or try a larger value. Depende lang talaga. So, press equals, we have this value by inputting x equals 0.1. So, ilalagay ko x equals 0.1. Again, nung nag-x equals 3 tayo, naging math error. Ayan. So, again, press equals, we have this value. So, shift store, lagay ko sa A. So, 1.95959. Ayan. And then, try natin yung choices. So, for the choices, we have 2 square root of 1 minus 4x squared. Yan. So, press calc, lagay natin 0.1 din. Dapat magkatugma yung value na in-input natin dito. So, 0.1, we have 1.95959. So, diba, the same lang yung dalawa. Ito, saka yung nakastore sa B. Yan. So, meaning, ito pala yung sagot natin. So, pag tinanggal natin C2, ayan, bala yung input lang natin is 1 minus 4x squared, then calc 0.1, iba na yung lalabas. So, 0.979. So, mali yung letter B. And then, yung C saka D, hindi din yan tutugma sa value natin kanina. So, ito lang talaga. Ito lang yung dapat mong malaman for checking. Kasi ito lang yung mga cases na medyo iba yung pag-type sa calculator. Yan. Now, since nasa second week pa naman tayo, itong functions pa yung lalabas. Yung mga chain rule, mga ganon. But sa future, yung trig functions, machi-check mo pa rin. Sige. Salamat.